What's up, guys? My name is Rob Alexander and I ride BMX. So today I pulled up to a skate park not too far from where I live, still in the 10-mile radius around my house. So it's a plaza, very flat, no ramps. There's just little kickers and yeah, I do see some ledges though in the basketball court area, which should be fun. I haven't ridden my 20-inch in a while, so sad story. I mean, I did it. I'm the one that did it, so it's not very sad. So the Mongoose, all the parts on the Mongoose are on this other frame. It's actually my old Colt frame. I was just riding around the Mongoose and I was like, dude, it's so different. It's cool for ramps and stuff like that, but I'm not always there, and I like riding street, so I was gonna feel so bad banging that thing up. So took it back apart. Now I put all my race-ish parts on it. It's got skinny tires and whatever on it. So I'm probably just gonna sell it. It's not my cup of tea to begin with. I kind of just bought it because I found it for like 40 bucks. It was a fun build. But yeah, I'm just gonna sell it, hopefully make some cash off that and fund something else. I don't know, but I'm not that sad about it. I'm just yeah, just sucks that happened, I guess. But it's just my crazy mind, it's my crazy mind, and I like grinding. I'm sorry, I'm just a street rider, and that's what I like to do. So all the parts on the Mongoose are now on the Colts. Not all of them, but most of the good stuff, like the new Odyssey forks and the bars and the stem and all the good stuff. So I'm kind of stoked on this build because now I can just do whatever I want with it. I can bang it up, grind it, whatever. Do my usual stuff. So yeah, stoked to get a ride in today. It's been a while. I have been riding my bike, but not like that. Not filming, obviously, but yeah, I'm almost 2 weeks in not making a video, so we gotta just keep pushing. It's not like I'm stressed about it. I love doing this, so I get busy and I forget, and I just want to go home and sleep or something, but yeah, let's ride a bike today on video for the fans. I've seen a lot of new people come in and get in contact and comment and stuff. Love it. Keep doing it. I will keep making videos. So, all right, let's ride. Whew. All right. Let's see how rusty I am. Should be fun. So I just sold one of my bikes that I recently built up. It was the Colt D-Heart with all the shadow. Does it have shadow stuff? Did I have shadow stuff? Was that the bike? I think, yeah. So it had a bunch of shadow parts on it. The black D-Heart Colt frame. So my homie wanted that setup. He called it the Black Knight or something because it was all black. So he wanted it, sold it to him. I was like, whatever, I got another frame, I got a bunch of parts, I don't need a bunch of bikes in my room. So stroll around this park a little bit. Got a little mani-pad ledge right here, a little bench, this little wall ride thing that I wish that was like higher. much it. This thing right here, ooh, my beautiful brakes. Everybody loves us. This thing is super deceiving. This little kicker. I've attempted this. Not really. I didn't really attempt it. I went off to the side and I was like, dude, this is dangerous. This thing just, these little kickers are very small. So it's like barely enough room for your bike. So they kick you. They don't kick you in the right way either. It's really awkward. And you gotta haul ass. It's really scary. I don't know if anybody out there has hit one of those things. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the only bad thing about these ledges is that most of the time they're super sticky. This seems alright. So you are in the chest mount with the rubber band thingy on it. So we're just gonna test it with the funny hop. Felt it wiggling. That was kind of sketch. I'll probably check that footage just to make sure we're on the right track. I don't want my phone eating shit. Alright, so the footage was for sure pretty sketchy, but oh well, good enough. If it falls, it falls. I got insurance on the phone. We're all good. Yeah, let's warm up a little bit. We got an open skate park. Okay, you can do better than that. That was freaking ugly. Holy shit. Oh, a little tire slide. Didn't get it. Anyways, how's everyone been? Hope you guys are riding your bikes. There we go. A little bit more style there, Rob. Phone's getting a little crooked. Nice. This is not a GoPro certified mount at all. It is simply just a wristband and a chest mount because I can't find the proper attachment. Let's try 180. Oh, that was short. You suck. I like case the ramp. Are we filming? Yes, we are. You just suck. POV style today. It's gonna be a long one. Definitely gonna be cut, but yep. A little ugly. It's all good. You know what? Sometimes I get in my head. I do very basic tricks, but there's times I get off work, I can't land anything. And I ride. That's when I'm riding almost every day. When I take a little tiny break, it's all good. You gotta give yourself a break sometimes. But here is a ledge, nice and crusty, the way I like them. Not too crusty, good enough. But I'd rather grind stuff like this than that crap in there, because you get no feeling out of that. Perfect ledges. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, I got the hiccups. This one's older. This used to have like a little dirt gap right here, which was cool because it was kind of like a challenge to get across it. I don't think I've ever hit this ledge on a bike, but it's These ledges are a tiny bit bigger than like those those practice ledges I'm used to by my house, but they're still super tiny. So let's give it a gloat. I can't even speak. Just grind. Buttery. Holy shit. Okay, that was probably the world's worst bunny hop ever. Jesus. What happens when you don't grind for like a couple weeks? More than that. Honestly, I haven't hit a grind since before I built up that mongoose, I think. It's a steady one. Still not feeling the balance, but we'll get there. It's a new setup. Gotta get used to it. I haven't been on a top load. Well, the mongoose had the top load, this same exact one, but with the grinding setup, wasn't feeling that one. Let's do that again. Go back around. This is a new wheel set that I picked up from Colt. It did come off one of their more expensive completes. It's a Devotion Colt wheel set, but it's really good. That was a little better. Yeah, not gonna push it too hard today because just got to get more adjusted to the bike. Let's get one more dub. A little corner, you got to get the perfect amount of strides in your pedal stroke, or else you won't line up right with the ledge, which I'm like super anal about. I cut it hard. That was horrible. We need another one. My hops are just like, I don't want to stay on the ledge. The first hop is the most important step to stay on the ledge. It's all about the bunny hop. All right, I like that one. Little tweak. We should try to get a longer one, just to feel good about it. Which we'll do. We'll do it. Let's stay on for like 1.5 seconds instead of 1. Okay, that was a lucky grind. Accidental. Got some pedal on that one. That was fun. Got a little pedal grind on there. I haven't done one of those on accident forever. Oh. My seat got all turned. That is something I forgot about this bike. I've broken like 3 of these bolts. I just picked them up from Home Depot. Something about the C-clamp. That's why I don't love integrated C-clamps too much, because some of them are really finicky and you can't tighten them very good because the bolt just snaps, or in worst case scenario, the actual clamp snaps, which your bike's pretty much done. All right, let's just get one more. That was the one, boys. See the difference? The beauty of filming live. Well, not really, just pushing myself. I'm literally satisfied with just that right there, that makes getting on my bike worth it today. Oh. All right, now we're out of the park. The park's just kind of boring. Like, you have to be really good to have fun at that park. But if somebody was here with me, I would have way more fun. Just from them pumping me up. There's nothing else here. All right. What else should we do at the park? Manual on the pad. All right, so there's this little kicker, this is not a kicker, but there's a little hump right here in the ground. There's a crack in the ground, so it's acting like a little hump. So we're gonna try to do like a little line, come from this way. See if I can do first try, hopefully. This ledge right here looks kind of dry, so it's kind of sketchy, but we're gonna go for it. 180, the little hump thingy, turn back, double peg, feeble this. How about that? Oh, first try almost. It was actually a pretty decent 180. What happened? But setup is already feeling pretty good. I did come off of no brakes, so that was a little bit of freedom that I liked. But you know, I like the brakes. Gotta adjust my phone a little bit. All right, let's try this. Little X Games run. Rusty, my phone just keeps turning. Probably gonna have to adjust it when I do this 180. Let's see. All right, let's get it. Oh. Do a 180. Another excuse. My tires are so hard right now. They're probably like 60, 70 PSI. And I like riding my flat tires. You guys know this. Jeez. How many tries is that? 3? I better get these grinds down first try. I'm already getting tired. This phone mount is not having it. The phone mount feels so crazy. I can't even 180, what the hell? Alright, let's fix this thing. It's tripping me out. It's in my head. It's in my head. Okay, here we go. Let's land it. First try. Alright. Phone is still straight. X Games run. Round 1. Ooh. Dry ledge. Oh no. Woo! Yes. Oh. I did it. I did it. Something so simple, yet so hard. If you gotta stamina's not there. Need to rebuild. That was fun. Bikes are fun. Let's check out the bike. Somewhere where there's not gonna be a shadow. Which is nowhere. City of Gardena. Anyways. And here's a wall. Let's try this wall right here. Where there isn't a hill. I like brick walls, they look cool. Especially this one. It's got patina. It's been here since I was born, probably. See if my bike stays. Perfecto. So, there is the bike. Yep. Got, this bike has been on my channel many of times. And yeah, literally hasn't changed much other than the parts. That's all you can change on a frame, or the parts. But yeah, this frame was owned by somebody before me, and it's got some nice raw patina on it, and I just love it for that. I love the look. My bike is moving. And look, my tires are not brand new anymore. I love it. Wow, I actually ride my bike. So I threw my Haro cranks on this one. These cranks were on my Haro, what you call it? Back trail. The OG 05 back trail, and just put it on this guy. These are the 9-inch rise, 28 wide Odyssey uppercuts. They might be 27.5 actually. Kind of forgot. But these fiction pegs I've had since that open box video I had from all the fiction and stolen parts. So barely using those. Had 4 of them, so I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll try to learn opposite peg grinds. I'll probably hit up the small edge either this week or next week and try a double peg on my opposite side. For the first time ever, that might be fun. But since the ledge is, 3 inches high, it won't hurt. But yeah, so we got the frame, bars, got the ODI long necks, tried and true. Odyssey Springfields aren't my favorite, but they're okay. I got a Rant brake cable from Carson Cyclery, my trusty sponsor. Best bike shop in the South Bay. If you're ever in the South Bay, Torrance, Carson area, hit them up, mention my name, they'll give you a discount. Yeah, went for the purple. Wanted to get a little bit of color on here. So there's that. The Odyssey Dugan stem. I've had this stem about 3 times and someone always wants it, so I sell it to them. So this is like my 3rd one, but I love that stem. That's one of the only top load stems I like. And then got the trusty Odyssey R32s. First time owning a pair of those, so stoked on that. I'm 33 years old and it's my first time owning Odyssey forks, but I can't say they're holding up great because it's only been like 3 rides. Got the Odyssey Pros on here, Twisted Pros probably. the Colt NWO sprocket 25 tooth, a KMC chain in black, trusty KMC. So on this frame, half link doesn't line up as good as full length. Like full length lines up so perfect in the dropout. It's like literally like 2 millimeters off being slammed, and you can still take your chain off. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so going up to the seat, we have the trusty Odyssey Aitken. Pantera has one in a limited color. I had one in a limited color, but my friend wanted it, so I gave it to him. I didn't sell it to him. I gave it to him. So I was like, whatever. Mine was pretty cool. It was like a teal wolf on there. Pantera has this blue, like a baby blue, pinkish fade one. That's pretty tight. Fits his rig pretty cool. But yeah, you know, the trusty old black one's always nice. Don't know. I think this is like an old like S&M post or something I've had forever. Odyssey Path Pro tires in 2.4, super nice. One of my favorites for sure. One of my favorites. Yeah, one of my favorite tires for sure. Good all-around tire. You can hit the trails with it. It grips, and super nice for street. So this wheel set is the Colt Devotion wheel set. You usually can't buy these aftermarket, but sometimes Colt has them available at the shop at the Colt Clubhouse. And I found this, I actually found the rear on the rack, and I was like, hey, you guys selling this? And they're like, hell yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll get it if you guys have a front. And they had a front in the box, so had to get the front. And that's how this bike has relived its life. Was because Robbie at Colt, everybody knows Robbie, right? He hooked it up. So what you guys might not know, these hub guards, they are made for the Colt Match, I think, or the Colt Crew wheel sets, which are high end. And the front wheel's like 170, the back wheel's like 250 now, I think. They're pretty pricey. But on the description, the hub guards do say they are only for those hubs, and they snap right on these hubs too. So I kind of took a dive and just bought them. They're only like $5 a piece, and yeah, they worked out. They snapped on right on, so now I get to protect my hubs, which is nice. I actually had these wheels for almost 2 weeks, and they were on the bike, and I just didn't want to ride it because I'm like, dude, I just don't want to bang up my hubs. It looks like crap, and it gets in my head. And yeah, it's everything always gets in my head. That's always a problem. But yeah, I do not like the headset that I chose. It's a Stranger headset, but it's flat. It's meant for like probably a bigger head tube. I don't know, this head tube's huge, so I guess it's meant to just cut down your forks, but I don't like my setup that low because I like running not that huge of a bar. So I like this, but we gotta get rid of those spacers. So I think I'm gonna get one of those like higher top caps. But I do like the setup. The feel is on point. And yeah, that's my setup. This is gonna be my main for a while. And yeah, let's get riding and progressing little by little, you know, not trying to get too crazy. But yeah, thanks for hanging with me today. stick around for more bike stuff as always. Anyways, my phone just took a crap and filled up with memory, and I fixed it, and then it just didn't want to film anymore, so I had to shut it off, and hopefully it's working now. So let's finish this video. Go ride your bike, go pick it up and ride it, and you will feel better. It will fix your problems, probably not financially, but you'll feel better for the moment. So remember to go ride your bike, and yeah, I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.